There's this very interesting idea that has kind of sparked my interest. And first, let me drop Obyn down. I guess over here. Doesn't really matter, but here's what we're planning for this one. We're gonna get every single tower that gives our towers extra range. And then we're gonna do that to make, of course, super max range towers. Like, if you're wondering how big of a range we can make a dart monkey or a tack shooter, then here's the place we're gonna do it. And the first thing you need is of course Obyn, because Obyn at level 11, I believe, he gives all your towers extra range. So you can't use Gwen, can't use Churchill. You need Obyn. Number 2 of what you need is a village, of course. That 10% extra range. Next step, also alchemist. I'm gonna drop a farm too, and the reason for that is, yes, to get max range tower, you also need this. A super monkey. Not a normal super monkey though. We're talking a true sun god, yes. The most expensive tower in the game. We absolutely need it because if you didn't know, the support temple, if you sacrifice support towers to it, it will give every tower in range extra range. And that's the only way you can achieve max range in this game. You somehow gotta accrue 500k for a true sun god, and then more for sacrifices. So this will be a long one, hence why I'm gonna drop some farms really early. Maybe I should cheat and use some cash drops, but we'll try this legit and see how early we can get a max range tower. But what I'm thinking right now is going for like tack shooters. Tack shooters are universally known to have like tiny range. So would it not be fun to see like maybe a tack shooter that covers this entire radius? Wait, Bank got a minor price nerf. Did it? Hold on. 3,200. You might be right. Wait, Marketplace did also got a price nerf? Oh shit. What's the best farm to get now in 2.0 then? Or 2.1? Now, as for whether I wanna, like, where I wanna place my true sun god, probably as far away from the track as possible. So I'm kind of thinking like, how far does a true sun god reach? Like here? How about here? In the corner over here, just so that like it doesn't target the balloons until they get pretty far. Just so we can see how good the attack shooter is with OP range. Gotta wait for Obyn 11. I think that's the highest you need. I don't know if there's any other upgrades from Obyn that like give you even more range. I know the 4th tier at the top side got buffed, but I still don't know if it's worth it. For now, I'm gonna assume no. Let's just stick to what we know, and that is banks plus marketplaces are pretty decent. Yeah, marketplace. Let's get this first. So for the big range tack, we absolutely need this. Super range tacks. Let's get tack sprayer. Yeah, brambles are pretty decent now. Now they got like a pierce buff, a pretty big pierce buff at that. Because before his ability did like absolutely nothing. It would pop a tiny patch of balloons and then that's it. But now it's got a lot more pierce and it's at least somewhat useful. Not just somewhat useful, but pretty useful. That's a little bit of an understatement. Yeah, we need camo. Shit. Okay, Obyn. Please prove why you're the hero I should use. Thank you. I will use you more often now. Collect. Overdrive. We'll get a monkey village for the range. Bakery. Let's get jungle drums, sure. Just give it extra attack speed while I'm at it. How about brambles? Damn. Those are some really strong brambles. Because you saw how they like one-shot the Moab? I guess that's how great they are now. Now we just gotta fix their nature totems, which are complete ass. How about primary training? Yeah, that's also what I'm gonna get. Don't worry, I have not forgotten that. So luckily, this upgrade actually works for this guy because it's a primary tower. As you see, its range right now is okay, but it's got some work to do. Camo? Yep. Sure, why not just get primary training? Even more range. Here's how big it is right now. With alchemist buff. Still not that great, but it's something. Don't worry though, because once I get Tack Zone, this upgrade, it naturally increases the range by a lot. The range of the projectiles almost reached the whole map already, yeah. Yeah, as you can see, they're, like, the range is not just limited to this tiny radius. I believe with Monkey Knowledge, you can make it so that it does this. I believe that's the only reason why it shoots out so far, but... No, what I want is, like, to see this. I want to see this gray circle. I don't care about, like, the tacks. I just want to see a big-ass circle. Oh, we're full. Collect. Sure, tack zone. Here is where we're at right now. It's not quite full map range, because right now we are missing, this. Obyn. We're also missing the True Sun God. But so far so good, guys. Just look at the range. Look at the tack zone go. Yeah, how much are we at right now after we got... Just gotta wait for Obyn to turn 11, and then we will see how big it is without the Super Monkey. Because so far so good. Also, you can just see right here how much of a difference the Alchemist makes. Because you can see it's not 100% uptime. If it's not buffed, the range is like over here instead of over here. I will collect my banks, or I'll get more banks when I collect all these, just because I'm lazy. I don't really want to take them out of sync, which is why right now I'm spamming marketplaces. I guess that's the way to go. Even though, yes, I do lose money, but I really don't want to micro too much. Like, I don't think you realize how important putting them in sync is for your sanity. Because late game, do you really, really want to, like, touch each bank and see how much money it is? How much money it has in the bank every round? No, you don't want to do that. Nobody wants to do that. It's a lot of farms. How big do I think the range will be? Well, considering we're just one buff off, the only thing we're missing at this point is the Super Monkey. I think it'll reach just barely the entire track. Right now we're just missing like 30 pixels, or I don't know, 50. I don't know how much is here, but let's collect 28k and start spamming the shit out of banks. So that means in like how many rounds? 12 rounds, so like by round 80, we should be very, very close to getting a True Sun God. And then from there, we will think about what to do. Yeah, right now you might be thinking, yeah, that's a long way to go, but don't underestimate how big you can make the True Sun God. You can make it very, very big. You could do the same thing like you're doing with the Tack Shooter. You could put an Alchemist on it. You could put a Village on it. You could put Obyn on it, although obviously he's not in range right now. But yeah, if it doesn't reach, I can still drop a Village, an Alchemist, and then that way we'll probably make it. Like, I'm pretty sure a max range True Sun God can cover up the entire map, so I don't doubt its ability here. Why is Carpet of Spikes so expensive? Yeah, you tell me. Can somebody tell me why this is worth 50k? Can somebody try to convince me that Carpet of Spikes is good? Because right now I think it's ass. So somebody change my mind if you think it's good. Like, I used to think Striker Jones was bad, but then I saw someone beat him on #OutChimps, and then he changed my mind. Now I believe Striker Jones is the best hero in the game. Anyways, I bought it. Let's see how much damage it does. I believe what it does is it shoots out one... It's like a Spike Storm. It shoots out once per round, though. And they're permanent spikes, at least. As for how much of a difference that makes, well, I guess we'll find out here. Watch as it litters the screen with spikes. Just once, you see here? There. For 50k, this is what you get. Did the Carpet Spikes get buffed in 2.0? I don't think they did. I mean, if anything, how they can buff it is like, make it cheaper, obviously. I feel like right now 50k is way too much. Maybe if it was like 30k, that would be okay. I would totally buy it if it was 30k. Actually, I don't know, but I don't know if I'd buy it, but it would not be out of the realm of possibility. 12k? That might be a little too cheap. That would be one of the cheapest 5th tiers in the game, I think. Is there any 5th tier tower that costs like less than 10k? I don't think so. I know that the Super Juggernaut costs like 16k, but I think that's the lowest it goes. Collect all. We got 87.5k. So if I really want to, I can buy this. Should I buy it? Do I dare buy it? Sure, why not? Let's pull the trigger. Alright, and now we need 500k for a True Sun Guide. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. We're also getting 10k every round, by the way. Because this is a support tower. Because at this rate, I'm not going to get it by round 90. We'll be pretty far off. I really should have farmed a lot more. But hindsight is 2020. So the thing with the Perma-Brew is that it gives the same buff as the strongest stimulant, okay? If you get this, it does not make your tower any stronger than the 4th tier already. It just makes it so that every tower in range gets the buff instead of just like 3 at a time. In other words, not worth it. You're better off buying like 10 other alchemists that can do the same job for ya. Yeah, we're not going to try this just with the Tack Zone. I plan to do both Tacks as well, because obviously while we're already at it, why not just get like more range on them? Or just see how big the range is on all the Tack shooters. Why just leave it for the Tack Zone? It's not that special. I would also like to see like a long range Maelstrom. Not that it will do much. Anyways, sell. Time to sell everything. And with that, I believe we should have 500k. We can get rid of everything. Just clear the entire map. Oh yeah, we're way over, jeez. We could afford this like a long time ago. Jeez. I overshot this way too much. Oh well. Better safe than sorry. Anyways. 2 range upgrades. We are still short. But that's okay. Because I can do this. Alchemist. Where's it at? Did it reach? Yes, it did. Nice. It is indeed in range, and would you look at that? Our Tack shooter now has essentially global range. It's kind of hard to see. Let me hover it. It's just that the buff is not permanent. Let's actually get Perma-Brew, because why not? The only situation where it would be somewhat useful. Here's a Tack Zone action versus DATs, because I don't think this can pop camo. Yeah, I can't. We don't have the Bond Path. But look at that. Full map range Tack shooter can deal with. Can indeed deal with 95 on its own. Not half bad. Let's see the other Tack shooters. Inferno ring first, of course, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Okay, guys. I'm a little triggered because it's not centered, but that's fine. Yeah, not centered feels bad, man, but there it is. Here's like an almost full map Inferno ring. Which, by the way, is not really that good versus Moabs, as you can see. Yeah, that is one huge Inferno ring. And this is a situation where like the range actually matters. Because you can actually see the Inferno ring. The little Inferno ring. See that? That is beautiful. Is it OP enough to take care of DTs though? Because if not, I'm gonna have to upgrade this to camo. I can't tell. If it's good enough, then I'm happy. I believe it is good enough. Awesome. The reason why you go for a Maelstrom is for the ability, but as you know, the ability already has like infinite poppy power or infinite range. So in that case, is there really a need to see it? Yeah, guys, this is really exciting, right? This is a really tiny range, by the way. With that said, here it is. Super cool, isn't it? Wait, the 5th tier buff is weaker than the 4th tier buff. Wait. You guys sure about that? Hold on. Let me keep track. So right now, our Inferno ring can, at max, reach like this size of a triangle. Let's get rid of it. I really want to see if this is true. If it is, that'll be very, very sad. And very disappointing. Hold on. Okay, yeah, it does look like it's a little bit bigger. You're right. You are indeed correct. I believe the 5th tier only got up to here. Wow, that's really... That is really, really shitty, isn't it? Poor 5th tier Permbrew. Must feel so sad and alone because nobody wants to get him because of a bug. Well, even without the bug, it would be really bad. Poor thing.